What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So, do you remember those days, those good old days in high school when you would get bullied for liking anime? You would get bullied for, video games. If you were not on the cool table, then F you. I'm sure you remember. If you're a millennial, well, maybe not if you're Gen Z, but you get the point. Most of us, the OG, the original anime fans of the 2000s and the 90s and the 80s? Well, no, I don't think so. Unless you were in South America. But yes, the original anime fans such as ourselves, yeah, we went through the whole bullying phase. And now that anime is cool, all the kids in the cool table want to participate, and I say let's kick them mother effers out. I'm just kidding. But seriously, anime is actually mainstream now, and I keep thinking about what's gonna happen, and we're in the early stages of what happens to to a certain popular thing before it gets all effed up. You understand what I mean? So what happens to anime next? It's mainstream, it's popular, the cool kids are doing it, right? Celebrities love it, right? And everybody and their streaming and their video streaming mother wants to take part of the anime pie. I mean, Disney's making anime, Netflix has been making anime for years. I'm sure there's gonna be a Hulu anime eventually. Toonami wants to make anime. What's that princess name? Oh yeah, Meghan Markle. The Princess Bride wants to make an anime. Everybody and their mother made an anime. Shit. Jaden Smith made an anime, a really crappy one called Neo Yokio. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about it. So here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. And we've already seen some of these things. I came up with 4 things as to what's going to happen next now that anime is mainstream. So, number 1. Overworked animators in Japan. Yes, we've already seen it. Netflix has already done it to Mappa. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't that funny. But the point is, like, with the increased demand all over the world, yes, all over the world, the increased demand is going to cause a lot of these animators in Japan to... We're gonna have more animators jump out the window. Let's just put it that way, okay? To put it nicely, more animators are gonna want to jump out the window from a 10-story, animation building. Because as the demand for anime increase, the work overload, goes even higher and higher. And that sucks. I mean, that's good for us because we get more anime, but it's bad for them. You know what I mean? And at the same time, remember when Netflix was paying Studio Mappa, bottom rates, bottom of the bottom rates. I mean, it was crazy. Okay, so that's the first thing that's gonna happen. Japan is gonna get overworked. Their animators are gonna get overworked. The script writer, everybody's gonna be overworked because Disney is wants to make anime, and Netflix and all these other networks eventually. Peacock is going to want an anime because they want those subscribers too. Right? HBO. I already see it happening. Actually, it's already here. Number 2. Japanese anime companies will start pandering even more to the West because the money is just too good. Look, man. Companies are about making money. And anime is a moneymaker, of course, otherwise it wouldn't be as popular as it is, right? Anime companies are going to start listening to America just so that they can make more money. And they're also going to suffer because the fans, the consumers, are going to punish them. And I believe some of these Japanese companies are going to start doing the same thing that American companies do. Like they might, I say they might. Not all of them, not to the same extent of America. I mean, Japanese companies are a little more self-aware, but some of them are gonna start adapting woke ideas. I mean, we already saw with Square Enix in their ethics department. I talked about that already. But the only thing I don't see Japanese companies do is attacking the fans. You know, calling the fans stupid because they didn't like their show or movie, or calling them sexist or bigots or whatever. I don't see Japanese companies doing that. You know, it's not in their, they've never been the type to attack the consumer, because the Japanese are all about that moolah. Know what I'm saying? They want to make moolah. And I do not believe every Japanese company is going to go this way. But as more and more companies like Disney and, Toonami and all these companies continue to outsource anime in Japan and have Japan make more anime for their network, for their platform, then this is going to keep happening. It's going to continue happening, right? Number 3. The anime community will be split in 2. Yes, every anime will have a Western version and a Japanese version. All the weebs are going to watch the Japanese version, of course, right? That's what it's going to be. So an anime is going to be made for the Japanese audience first, right? And then they're gonna have the watered down Western version, kind of like how we used to, back in the 90s with all those censor shows, like Kids WB. So they're gonna have the super censored version for the West, the sensitive version, I like to call it, and then the Japanese version that all the weeps are gonna tune into. Probably pirate, probably watch it with subs, or use an Express VPN to watch it directly, from Japan. Yeah, so the anime community is going to be split in 2. There's going to be the snowflake anime fans who want to censor everything. They want to attack anime girls and shit, right? And they want to push their Western ideologies onto Japan, like they're doing right now. And then we're gonna have the people that are just very accepting of anime, such as myself and a lot of good other people. And I don't mean that to sound like cool or like I'm better than other people, but that's really what's happening now, man. There's people that are gonna be against censorship and people that are gonna be for censorship, oddly enough. Number 4. Celebrities and rich people will try to make their own anime because it is cool to do so. So expect more crappy wannabe anime shows like Neo Yokio. Isn't that right, Jaden Smith? I mean, seriously, Neo Yokio was a piece of garbage. I mean, it came out, 2016, 2017, something like that, right? Who the heck cares? It's Neo Yokio. It's Jaden Smith. But that's what I'm saying. What was that lady's name? Yeah, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry's wife. She wanted to make an anime of an empowered female character, right? She, there was an announcement. Like I couldn't believe what I was hearing, but yeah, it was actually fact. And the thing that and you gotta remember, these people have the money to do so. It might take years to make an anime, but they have the money to get a whole team together and create the anime of their dreams. These people can actually afford to do it. So we might even see something like the Will Smith anime where the main character is slapping everybody every time somebody like bangs his wife. Hey, you know what? But at the same time, I am down for something like the Keanu Reeves anime. That will be freaking hot, man. That will be amazing. A Keanu Reeves anime, I'm down for that. So, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, these are the 4 things that I believe will happen next that will happen now, since anime has gone mainstream. All the cool kids are doing it, and now they're gonna point fingers at you, the weebs, and tell you that you're uncool because you don't like anime the way that they do, or whatever the heck, Isn't it funny though how we, the geeks and the nerds, the anime geeks, we are the cool ones now that anime has gone mainstream? I mean, we were here first, and now everybody We were here first, and now everybody, wants to try and be like us. Going to anime conventions, wearing cosplay, wearing outfits, trying to make their own their own costumes to go to a convention. Maybe starting an anime channel like your boy Andy Matrix and a whole bunch of other YouTubers. Right? Isn't that funny? In the end, the geeks always win because we create the future. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. What do you think about anime going mainstream now and the and the things that are going to happen in the future now with this form of pop culture? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video, share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for future notifications. This is Andy Matrix, everybody. Thank you for watching. Godspeed.